Hi, I'm Carrie Smith, and today I'll be discussing Whisper of AIDS by Mary Fisher. I chose this speech because it was very interesting as a black woman and as an African American in my community, and Atlanta being one of the most infectious cities with suffering from AIDS and HIV. It was pretty interesting hearing it come from the other side because, like she preached on in her speech, it's not prejudice. I mean, you could catch it being white, yellow, red, blue, black, skinny, fat, tall, short. I mean, it's an epidemic and it's taking over, and a lot of people are suffering from it. And I really enjoyed this speech because she was preaching on how to not feel ashamed about it or to not blame yourself about it, because she was actually married. She had kids, pretty clean. She didn't ever think that her husband, that was unsure of his sexuality, would cheat on her, let alone bring her this disease. So she was just basically preaching and trying to make everyone else feel comfortable that might be suffering from it or know someone that's suffering from it, to speak out on it, because this is something that could actually prevent and save a couple of people's lives. And I mean, she really, I wouldn't say she's, like she mentioned in her speech, is not a congratulation or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it's a sad case, but at the same time, she just can't, do anything about it right now. So, and I really liked the part of her speech where at the end where she was closing, she said, "Learn with me the lessons of history and of grace, so my children will not be afraid to say the word AIDS when I'm gone. Then their children and yours may not be able to whisper it at all." And that right there meant a lot. It said a lot. And I think that was a great way to close the speech as well. It wrapped up her speech pretty well, because that's what she was preaching on, as the speech name itself, A Whisper of AIDS. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Things happen, and yeah, it's very unfortunate, but just make a negative into a positive and save someone else's lives. And that's why I enjoyed this speech, because it's all about helping others, having a helping hand. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did.